Hello YouTube, Prepper701 here, and today I want to go over a product that I've been using for probably close to 8 months now, and it's an outdoor product, Skyline 8.0. This is a day-and-a-half pack. I would say there's enough room in here for well over a day. The size is 21 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and 9 inches in a depth in this pocket here. The weight is absolutely phenomenal. It's only 28 ounces and has 1,849 cubic inch capacity. The material is a ripstop pack cloth, whatever that means. It's basically that it's a tougher nylon coated cloth, I think. It is a water resistant outer, and it also has compression. It has about 5 pockets. And it's also hydration compatible with a removable aluminum stay. I don't know a lot about these aluminum stays, but I do tell you, this just does help keep support when you have this thing weighted down. And this is that removable aluminum stay. Has a little cover, I guess, on the end to help you pull it off, but it's certainly not secured on there with everything. I've never taken the thing out of there. I happen to like on there for about, what, I think it weighs maybe a half of an ounce. Alright, first and foremost, on the Skyline 8.0, these are a really reasonable pack. In comparison to your Mammoths or anything like that, you're probably looking at about $100 less for the same, I want to say amount of ability. I'm not going to compare quality because I've never used a Mammoth. I've never spent the kind of money that would take to afford one of those higher end backpacks. But for what I've used it for and the use I've given it, I think, as you can see here, I think it's still wear and tear for over 8 months of being out in the woods and everything else. I do use the Outdoor Products hydration bladder, 2-liter bladder. This is one of your inexpensive ones for around 10 bucks. Haven't had any issues with it. It is, the pocket is, inside in there is not lined or anything. It just is your basic nylon inner, and that's where your stay goes. Internally, it's just a big open pouch. Not my favorite. To have one extra pouch, I'm more into the tactical style of things and they have a pocket all for themselves. But what's nice about this one is you do have good access to this front pouch. It has a nice little hook in there to throw your keys when you're out hiking or something like that. On the upper pouch, when you get this thing loaded down and you strap in there, you can down these compression straps, I'm sorry. You do have another place where you can strap your gloves, your hat, or anything like that. Another thing I would do too is I would wrap up a coat if it was a nice spring day, and then through these molly straps I would put a coat in here. You could put your tarp in here if you're going to be using a tarp for staying overnight, or on the very bottom you can also latch on a few things here as well. These two big, huge side pockets are nice to throw gear in that you want to grab out right away. Great for a little cook kit, or a steel bottle or an aluminum bottle of some sort. We have one here as well. Additional pockets are in the side, or you can, I'm sorry, not additional pocket, but additional access to the inner part of your bag through the side on the Skyline 8.0. And I've used those extensively. I compartmentalize my pack when I bring in. I have a compartment for my fire, compartment for my food, all in separate bags. And if you've seen my EDC video, which I'll put a denotion on below the screen here, or look it on the bottom, I'll put some in there on my EDC, which is going to be updated. You do not have access from the bag on this side, but again, 2 large pouches on the very bottom to hold your gear. On the back, not the best amount of cushioning on here. I guess if I had one complaint about that, I would have wanted a little more material in between this webbing material to get a little more breathing in there. During the colder months you're not going to tell, but on the hotter months you certainly get sweaty and stuff on there when you're hiking. You can feel some of the harder objects that are in your back, so you got to make sure you pack it properly and put all the harder stuff up front so it doesn't poke into your back. Probably my same thing on here. I would like to see a little more padding on these straps, but they are pretty comfortable and they do ride a little higher up on your shoulder, which is a nice thing to have. And that aluminum stay that goes down also helps keep it flat on your back. Hydration, only one hook, and it's on the left hand side. Yes, left hand side is where you hook onto your hydration there. On the basically on your chest belt, your chest strap there, your basic chest strap. All basic materials on a normal bag for this price. And then on the waistband, I do like the fact that there is some breathing material that can come through here. And then you also have these two front pockets, as you can see. And they are lined on both sides, so they are pretty water resistant. You could probably have something that if it did have a water bottle or bladder of some sort in these little pouches, if it did give. I never did. I just would keep my Swiss Army knives or my binoculars or a digital camera or something in these two pouches, and I felt pretty secure in the fact that they were going to be kept pretty water resistant for the most part. I'm a pretty big guy, 6 foot tall. I have this thing, rides pretty decent on my back. And I'm going to go ahead and strap this thing on and kind of show you. Of course, I locked my sternum strap there. But as you can see, take my wallet out of here. Waist strap can tighten and cinch it up pretty good around my fat gut. And then your sternum strap rides pretty high up on your chest. Again, for a bigger guy like myself. But again, all in all, with that aluminum stay down the back, and this with a modest sized coat on, very easy access to the side pouch zippers, as you can see. Right in there, again, keep your digital camera, your a small pair of binoculars, or something to that matter. So, all in all, on the Skyline 8.0, for what it's made for a day and a half pack out in the bush or a quick hike up the mountains, I think it serves really well for that purpose. Certainly nothing I would recommend to go on a week-long excursion unless you're really good at packing food, which I'm not. So I'm usually typically a little heavy on that side. So anyways, all in all, the Skyline 8.0 has held up really well for me and my adventures, and I would recommend this outdoor product to pretty much anyone. My next review will be on another product that I purchased at Walmart. This one I carry every day, and it's called Outdoor Products. Basically your traveler laptop bag, and I absolutely love this bag. So look forward to a review on this. This is Pepper701 signing out. Thanks for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe, and we'll bring more videos. Have a great day.